We all want superpowers because, with great power comes greater ways to handle some of our damn responsibilities. Enjoying worlds like Boku no Hero Academia allows us to do a little vicarious living through characters. But what if we in fact embodied these abilities? Well, I've taken that into consideration and plucked out a few ideal quirk candidates. This isn't about fighting other quirks. No one wants to watch the world burn. This is about everyday Earth living with kinda loose morals, chaotic neutral at worst. If My Hero Academia has taught us anything, it's just because it's overpowered doesn't mean it's the best. It's how you use it. Work smarter, not harder. Don't abuse it. Ikimashou ka?
I am here!
One for All was originally in this slot. The virtue of being the symbol of peace, the soul of protecting society, gaining powers passed down through time. Then I thought, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. All for One, Kenzan. Though it's named All for One is interchangeable with One for All. In a world of quirks, some would be seen as curses, where other may see that same power as a blessing. With All for One's power of ability taking, you can swap and gift quirks, providing One for All who want it, freeing those who perceive themselves as sick to give to those in need. The two quirks, All for One and One for All, represent degrees of absolute power. While the All for One of My Hero Academia has been corrupted by greed on a personal corporate legacy level, you, as All for One, could be something more akin to a quirk surgeon, performing trans-quirksual operations across the globe. There are risks to bodies rejecting these abilities, so get your waivers ready. Otherwise, you'll be facing malpractice lawsuits out the wazoo. As a contingency, maybe keep the best ones for you. Born is All Rise. Let's be honest, sometimes people be out of control and they need to calm down. So these situations don't get too out of hand, the most powerful of us are going to have to be taking the reins. Enter the ability Seno, the quirk held by Hitoshi Shinso. While they call it brainwashing, we're going to rebrand this as masterful suggestive will. It's simple. You can jack the mind of anyone with which you're having a conversation. You can hold and control more than one person at once, but you can only onboard one body at a time. With one word, their will is yours, and we all know how easy it is to trigger people. While it's easy to think of the worst case scenarios, let's think of someone like a hostage negotiator or suicide prevention. The ability is limited to simple tasks. Your targets don't black out as much as while moving through a haze, just agree to whatever it is you asked them to do, like put down the gun or stop writing that parking ticket and doo-doo in your hand. While a lot of people might want this quirk, the slope is extremely slippery for its potential for the sake of evil. Taking away a person's free will is most often selfish. There isn't much to be said about heroics in the day-to-day on this one. What I can say I learned from Hitoshi about the students and heroes of UI High School and the My Hero Academia world, these kids at their core want to be good people. No matter the prejudice they face or their potential for evil, they want to be their best and help heroes. This one comes with great advantages if you're as smart as Mirio Togata when applying it. Permeation basically work like those old PC no-clip cheats, allowing you to smoothly move through physical matter. The good news is you're untouchable and can do this in precise body parts. The bad news, if you do it with your whole human, you're gonna be buck naked and everybody gonna see your giblets. Take note as well. When you use your ability, the body part which you phase, those senses don't work. The upside to this is phase your ears, phase your nose, smell no BS, phase your eyes, you can never unsee this. This quirk has a failsafe for you claustrophobes failing senseless full body immersion or falling to the center of our planet. If you choose to rematerialize while phased through solid matter, your physical form is repelled from the material, allowing you to propel yourself toward or away from a situation, which gives you full advantage either way as a naked person flying through the air, bits are flopping at the speed of sound. Here's a suggestion for your theme song. What if you could materialize anything you want from your body as long as you understand the atomic configurations, which means mastery of the periodic table and atomic reactions according to electron shell structures, which allow vastities of matter? I know that's a big key to eye button for some of you because that basically means you're going to have to learn, but imagine how smart you'll be having an encyclopedic knowledge of a great assortment of items and elements. The good news is, if you pay or have paid enough attention during 11th grade chemistry, you can know the basic makeup of precious metals and gems. Then, like a body bank, drip and flip them sons of bitches for mountains of moolah. Then you can buy all the things you want. No harm, no foul, doing deeds on the dark web. Just like the laws of alchemy, this ability only applies when manifesting inorganic objects. The bigger the item, the more time and energy it takes. Fueling this power is imagination and fat. This means if you want to create a lot, you got to keep your mind right and your body fit.
Boy, he fit.
If you went to the right public school, you know you get cracked on for wearing the wrong gear. Your jeans too tight, them some fake ass Jordans, your sweatpants ain't got no pockets, and you can't hold nobody's stuff. The Quirk Fiber Master is the solution to all that. This one allows you to control whatever textiles you understand, like a magneto of threads. While Tsunagu Hakamada's best genus ass seems to have primarily focused on denim, which is just tightly packed and processed cotton, he also has the power over synthetic fibers like nylon, rayon, and polyester, as textiles are made out of an abundance of things. He has some reign over carbon fibers, but where interest should be piqued is the ability's affinity for plant and animal-based natural fibers such as flax, wool, silk, and hemp. How can we harness these fibers in raw form? Wool is pretty much just hair. Cotton is a glucose and cellulose-based polymer. How deep does this ability go? You work smart enough, you can become a gagillionaire by creating the perfect clothing, fashionable, protective, and self-cleaning. As Fiber Master, if you go deep enough, you could likely restructure or even unravel the atomic fiber of our entire collective reality. Take the money. Well, there are some quirks we as a society can only hope for in the next life. Which quirk from My Hero Academia do you wish you could have? Which one should I have chosen? Sound off in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and ding that bell if you haven't already. I'm confident this hasn't quenched your thirst for that otaku life, so head on over to Otaquest.com to partake in our Japanese pop culture well of information. I'm Nerdsworth, and until next time, ja mata ne.